y'all doing? I'm so fucking happy. Ooh, who this? Who this? Who this? Oh, I thought that was a police officer. I'm so happy Christmas is over. Listen, I'll be the first to say it. I'm so happy it's over. I love the holidays when we in the mix of the holidays. You doing the holiday things, putting up the tree, that type of mood. I love the holidays. I love to see kids. I watch so many of my different friends, their kids opening up presents today. My one friend, the daughter, she was crying. She was so happy. I forgot what she got. Can't remember what she got. But she was crying because she was so happy. Like, that's the type of excitement I want to see. You know, as an 80s baby, I can attest to being very ungrateful. Like, I was going to tell my mom something today that I remember but that happened when I was younger, but she would always do this thing, right? When I was younger, I would ask her for something for Christmas, and she would make me wait literally till we got home at like 9:30, 10 o'clock after my grandfather's house, because we go to my grandfather's every Christmas. He would make food, you know, make dinner, and then we would open up our gifts with all the other cousins and stuff like that. But she wanted to see how ungrateful your ass going to be during the day. I listen, do that to your kids to see. If they ask for something, make them wait to the end of the day. Listen, you probably going to be all types of BITCs in their head, and they're going to be angry at you, and then at the end of the day, they're going to feel mad. I mean, at the end of the day, they're going to be feeling bad because, you know, they probably harbored some sort of anger towards you. Like, why the fuck I didn't get XYZ? I hated when my mom did that, but she would do it to teach me a lesson. My mom taught me so many lessons in life. Like, yeah, yep, yep. But I'm happy that the holidays are over. Well, we got New Year's coming up, but I don't know, like, you know, spending money. You know, I give my nieces money. I was joking with my one niece. I said, "You 18 now, like, shit, yeah, I don't get no Christmas gift no more." And I was like, "Psych, I'm playing." Like, really, like, shit, y'all getting older. Why you need a Christmas gift? Nah, I didn't listen. You know, I didn't. My mom asked me what I told y'all yesterday. She asked me, "What do I want for Christmas?" I don't allow anybody to do anything for me because I do everything myself. Shit, I got a lot of stuff. Like, I actually need to slow down, but you know, I like the Christmas spirit. Christmas is my favorite season. I love to see all of the lights. I like those little light spectacles. I love to see decorated homes. In Texas, if you go in some of them damn gated communities, or not even gated, but some of them subdivisions, people go all out. Like, I've seen some good lights up here too, but I've seen some badass homes with lights out there in the damn Sugarland, Missouri City area, up in that damn Sienna Plantation where I used to live. Yeah, those is like beautiful homes, like all over Texas. Though they be having, like, you know, dope lights. You know, I love it. Christmas has always been my favorite, but it's a damn money drainer. And I do believe kids deserve to have a great Christmas. Like, you know, you do your Christmas the way that you do it with your children. Maybe your Christmas won't be all about gifts. Maybe it'll be a time of year where you get splurged and you get a whole bunch of food and it's like all types of spreads and you just have like anything that they want. Or maybe it is about gifts, but you cap it, right? What I do want to tell you, like, my aunt, right, she's been a lawyer like my whole life, right, and she's done really well, and she has money. But I remember when her daughter was a baby, she'd be like, what do you want for Christmas? And you only getting 5 things. Mind you, this is a person who grew up poor, grew up in poverty, in the hood. Her and my mother be talking about how they grew up with rats in the house and all of that, and they wasn't on no welfare or nothing, but they just grew up poor. They lived in the slums. So money means something different to her. So, you know, they have everything that they need, but my aunt was just not one of them people who just gonna flood out the tree. And the crazy thing is that she would ask her daughter, what you want? And you know what we still laugh about this to this day. Her daughter is in her 30s. She'd be like, I want books. It's like, if you got a small baby or if you have older kids, it's probably gonna be harder, but you literally can cultivate your children to be the way that you want them to be, like, you know, but you have to put that effort in. Like, my aunt my little cousin, she's been reading since she's probably been 2 years old, and we say that, you know, that's when Hooked on Phonics came out. She was doing that, and she would be memorizing. Yo, tell me why at 2 years old, like, no lie, my aunt would be getting her books for Christmas, and she would try to skip a page blatantly. She was like, no, you skipped a page. Like, what? That girl does well now. She works for like one of the search engine companies, make really good money. Like, she's doing really good. So your children are your investment. They literally are. Like, soft life. She good, like, you know. I'm so proud of my cousin. Like she's doing really really well. But her mother cultivated like a life for her like that. You know, she pushed her to be great, like greatness. You know, so yeah. But when it comes to Christmas and all of that, it's all about how you make it with your kids. Like my mom, you know, the flip side, the way my mom did it, they grew up poor, so my mom would get a few things, but we got mad shit. Like that tree used to be flooded. Like my mom used to do so much, I would be embarrassed sometimes, to be honest. Even for thanks, even for like Easter, you know how people used to go to the stores and get them little pre-made. I've never had a store-made Easter basket. My mother would flood that shit out. Back in the day, you getting headphones, you getting socks, you getting underwear, you getting all types of chocolate, candy, all of that. It would make me feel bad. Like, have you ever felt like that? You know what I'm saying? Where you know that somebody didn't get anything, and it's just like you got mad shit. It's like, damn. It made me feel like low key. I never forget getting out of my mom's car one day, and I had a basket with so much stuff. But those are the memories. Like, you know, create those memories with your kids. Like, no matter what it is, whether it's a lot of clothes and stuff, or whether you got the money to do that. But maybe if you don't have the money, you can make a huge Thanksgiving spread and y'all just eat and sit around and do that all day. That's kind of what we did today, too. I made lasagna for dinner. We ate kind of late though, but shit, I was over my mom's house until like 12 this afternoon. I went home. I took a nap from like 2 to 5. Then I got back up. I went back over there. Like, but you know, it ain't no. We don't have no little kids in my family no more. Both of my nieces is 18. They both graduated from high school, so it's like we're not doing no whole spectacle. Like, no. So we was with our other family last night, so that was that. But yeah, you know, yeah, I'm happy that the holidays is over. One of my favorite times of the year. I love Thanksgiving too. Thanksgiving is not my favorite holiday though. Even though the food is one of my favorites, Thanksgiving is not mine. It's not my favorite holiday. I feel like Thanksgiving is a very daunting holiday, especially if you cook and all of that. It's a lot because it's just like you gotta either you're gonna start that night or you're gonna wake up and be stressed. Like, you know, you're gonna wake up and you're gonna be stressed. And I don't like none of that shit. None of it. All of that shit we used to watch our parents do, like my mom would throw that shit down. I'm not doing that. Can you believe at the age of 42, I have never made a turkey in the oven and I'm not doing it. That's just not my thing. So for when Christmas, when like holidays come, I will go right to Sam's Club. I do this shit on a regular basis. I will go to Sam's Club, get me like 1 or 2 rotisserie chickens, bring that shit home, put olive oil on it, season that motherfucker down, put that shit back in the oven like on 350, 375, cook it, because they don't cook it enough when you go to Sam's Club and get them birds. They don't cook them enough. So I will go there, put all types of whatever seasoning I want on it, rub olive oil on it, and make that shit I don't want to cook a whole turkey. And to be honest with you, I'll fuck up a turkey and cheese sandwich. Turkey and cheese is really good, but I don't want a whole turkey. I'm gonna get tired of it after a while. And to be honest with you, I only like white meat, really. I like the breast and the wing. I will eat the leg, if it got some barbecue sauce or something, but I don't really fancy it. I just really don't. I like white meat chicken, to be honest with you. I do like thighs though. I do like like boneless thighs. I got some of those from whatever that wholesale store is. That it's like teriyaki or whatever. But yeah, I don't want a whole turkey. I don't want it. I don't want to make soup with it after. I don't want to make gravy with it after. I don't want to do none of that shit. So a rotisserie is perfect for me because after I eat that breast on both sides and I eat that wing, it's over. Like, somebody might make a soup with the rest of it, but I'm not doing that. Like, it's over. That shit is only like $5 at Sam's Club. That's a good deal. On a Sunday, you go to Sam's Club, get you one of them damn rotisserie chickens, take it back home, put some olive oil and season it up, put it back in the oven, make your sides. That's an easy meal. Because if that's one person, that could last you like 2 days, 3 days, if you know. But yeah. So back to the office tomorrow. I was kind of mad that I got to go back to work. But I'm actually happy because I'm ahead. I was telling my brother that tonight. Like, this lady, like, I switched and started working on, like, with these different projects. But she taught me, like, a valuable lesson. And then what I realized is that a lot of people don't like her. But let me tell you what she taught me. She said, when we're working on our reports and we pushing, working on these projects, she said, people don't like me, but I'm going to tell you right now, she said, always be at least 2 weeks ahead. So when it comes to like you know like starting your reports or like just your research and stuff, she said always be 2 weeks ahead because it's gonna save you in the long run. So I never forget on Friday, my manager had came over in the area and she was just like, yeah, we want to make sure by Wednesday that everybody is working on January 6th and 7th, right? My nigga, I'm already on January 16th. I'm already ahead of it. Like you got it. And she taught me, and I see that people don't like her, but they was like, oh, she takes her job too seriously. But you need to take heed to the people who do take their job seriously. See what it is that they do. Like, I learned that years ago in college when like there was this girl in my class, a black girl, and she used to always score really high on all of the psychology tests. And I'd be like, what do you do? And she was like, I don't care what the homework is. She said, I read every day. Every day I read something within the chapter or whatever. She was like, I read every single day. Every day. It doesn't matter what it is, how much, like, or whatever. I read every day. So I said, damn. So this is how like you retaining the information. Yeah. So, hold on. It's cold as hell out here. Let me get me a water because I had some cake tonight. I need to wash them sins away before I go to bed. My brother was like, what you do, leave your water in the car? That shit is always cold. Yup, hell yeah, this shit is like a refrigerator. I don't really like my water cold, but it's winter. I ain't gonna be bringing it in. Like, hell no. Oh shit, let's see. Yeah, why the fuck I gotta interact with the people here? No, like, what do you want me to do? Read the, like, no. I didn't come here to speak for views or anything. I just came here to talk real quick. Why do I have to interact? Like, I will eventually. I was just driving. Damn. Y'all motherfuckers are so spoiled. And that's probably a person I've never even seen before. Like, He's not interacting with the chat because I need to read your comments so bad. I need to read your comments so bad that if I don't read your comments so bad, I'm taking the stairs. The elevator's on 11. I don't feel like it waiting. I need to read your comments so bad. Nice and toasty. My bad, I just wanted to ask you about, and I'm not talking about Nikki right now. I'm not talking about that right now, see? And I feel like that's really inconsiderate of you to know that I'm not talking about that and then trying to get me to talk about it. I don't like that. Treat me like a human being. Like, that's one thing that I said before, right? And I know that y'all want that, and trust me, I'm just saying it to you, like, don't take it as like I'm cursing you out. But I think sometimes that's what's wrong with like situations like whether it's what is this in this Target bag? Oh, okay. People look at individuals as like, a service or something like that. Like you like, okay, what's your opinion on this or whatever? Obviously, you still surviving. I'll give you my opinion soon. What is that? Oh. Okay. It's nice and toasty. I gotta call my mom though. So, you're welcome. Hey, Miss Lackey. Let's see. I'm just confused if this is pre-recorded. You know damn well this ain't pre-recorded. How would it be pre-recorded? That don't even make sense. It says I'm live. It don't say premiere. How was your Christmas, Miss Lackey? Oh. Let's see. I had no clue what your boundaries were this evening. That wasn't apparent. I just wanted to ask. Oh, it's no issue. Um, it's great. I'm just getting home. I need to call my mom. She be bugging. She be like, call me when you get home. She be wanting to make sure that I've made it home, even though I'm 42 years old. But that's her thing, so I just let her have it. So, let's see. I'm pretty sure you made a lot of food. I'm happy to be home. I don't, it's 69 in here. I don't need no heat tonight. I got my little heater going in my room. Yeah, let me make this phone call and reach out to my mom, even though I was just with her for hours. So, listen, I'll be doing some content soon. Trust me, I will do it. I know what everybody wants to get into. They want to know thoughts and opinions. So, we'll get into that. You know, I know there's other amazing content creators who've done videos. Hopefully, there's some who've done videos in support of, and you check that out. But, yeah, I'll get into it soon. I promise you, I will. I promise you, I will. Um, all right, I'm